The Jollof Wars of Ajigona. If you've ever been to Lagos, you know the streets have their own heartbeat. Danfo buses honking like they're late to their own wedding, the smell of peppered suyo mixing with fried plantain in the air, and somewhere, always, there's a story cooking. Today's story. It happened right here, on Ajigona Street. It's about two women, two food stands, and one mistake that almost burned everything to the ground. This is the tale of the Jollof Wars. Meet Amaka Johnson. 23 years old, big smile, bigger heart. Her jollof rice. Even the ancestors would come back just to taste it. And her fried chicken. Golden, crispy, the kind that makes you forget your name for a second. But here's the secret, it wasn't just the food that brought customers running down the street like free money was being shared. No. It was her. The way she laughed with you. The way she remembered your name. The way she made you feel like family, even if you were just buying a 500 Nigerian naira plate. Amaka didn't just sell food. She sold joy. And business. Chai, by noon, her pots were empty and her purse was full. Now, right beside her stood Blessing Carter. 24 years old. Hardworking. Focused. Her beans. Thick like honey, sweet like sunshine. Her fried plantain. Perfectly golden. She worked just as hard as Amaka. Woke up just as early. Stood in the same heat, under the same sun. But somehow, the customers always seemed to walk past her stand, straight to Amaka's. Day after day, Blessing washed. She smiled. She called out. Auntie, come and try. Very sweet, oh. But they kept walking. And with every passing day, something dark began to grow inside her chest. Something called envy. Week 1, Blessing told herself it didn't matter. Week 2, she said she just needed to work harder. But by week 3, when Amaka was talking about buying a bigger umbrella, maybe even opening a small buka someday, Blessing was still begging people to stop. That's when jealousy stopped whispering and started screaming. Why her? What does she have that you don't? It's not fair. She doesn't deserve this. You deserve this. Night after night, Blessing lay awake. Counting her small earnings. Comparing herself. Drowning in bitterness. And one night, envy made her a promise, if you can't rise up, bring her down. The next morning came too fast. Blessing arrived at the corner first. Her heart was pounding so loud, she was sure the whole street could hear it. Then Amaka showed up, bright, cheerful, humming one of her gospel songs. Morning, Blessing. Let me go buy water quick. Watch my pot for me. And there it was. The moment. The temptation. Blessing looked around. Left. Right. No one watching. She reached into her bag, pulled out extra salt. Hands shaking like dry leaves in Hamilton wind, and poured it into Amaka's jollof pot. Just like that. Done. She ran back to her stand, heart hammering, palms sweating. That morning, envy whispered louder than conscience. And Blessing listened. But jealousy doesn't think straight. Blessing wasn't satisfied with just sabotaging Amaka. Oh no. She wanted to win. She wanted her food to be the best. So she grabbed her pepper. Thinking, if I make mine extra spicy, customers will love it more. They'll finally see. They'll finally choose me. She poured. And poured. And poured. She tasted it. Her eyes went wide. Too late. The beans had become liquid fire. Even the devil himself would need ice cream after one spoon. She had sabotaged Amaka and destroyed herself. 10 a.m. The lunch rush began. First customer at Amaka's stand, ready for that jollof rice they'd been dreaming about all morning. PTUI. Sister, is this SEA water? Chaos. Complaints. Confusion. People spitting out rice like it personally offended them. Amaka tasted her own food and froze. Shock. Hurt. confusion painted all over her face. Meanwhile, at Blessing's stand, a customer took one brave bite of those beans. Jesus Christ! Are you trying to kill us? This is fire. Coughing. Sweating. Running for water. The crowd was gathering. Phones were coming out. And then, an old woman's voice cut through the chaos like a machete. Blessing. You think we didn't see you this morning? We saw you put something in Amaka's pot. The street went silent. All eyes turned to Blessing. She was caught. Blessing's knees gave out. Just crumbled. Right there in the dirt. Tears came. Hot. Messy. The kind of crying that shakes your whole body. The crowd was judging. Whispering. Some angry, some disappointed. And then Amaka walked forward. Her face showed everything: hurt, betrayal, anger. She had every right to explode. To curse. To fight. But instead, she said just one thing. Jealousy will finish you faster than hunger, Blessing. If you wanted help, if you needed advice, you should have just asked me. Those words hit harder than any insult ever could. Blessing refunded every customer. Apologized to everyone. Closed her stand. And walked away, in shame. 3 weeks passed. You know what's beautiful about Lagos people? We believe in second chances. When Blessing returned, head down, shame still heavy, Amaka was waiting. Not with anger. Not with pride. With an opportunity. Walk with me, she said. Let's do this together. And slowly, something magical happened. The two stands moved closer. Customers started ordering from both. Amaka taught Blessing how to connect with customers. Blessing showed Amaka smarter ways to save money. Sales went up. For both of them, the corner became the spot. People came for the jollof, stayed for the beans, left happy and full. They were stronger together than they ever were apart. And so, Ajigona Street learned what we all must learn eventually: envy destroys everything it touches. It poisons your food, your mind, your future. But humility builds bridges. Hard work, done with a pure heart, will always, always, sell better than sabotage. Because here's the truth they don't tell you: there is enough success for everyone at the table, if only we're willing to share the recipe. Remember that the next time jealousy whispers in your ear. This has been a Lagos street story. May your jollof always be salty for the right reasons, and may your hustle always be blessed. If this story taught you something, share it with someone who needs to hear it. And hey, tell me in the comments, team jollof or team beans?